as an experienced analyst. I believe that the EU's decision to impose tariffs on electric vehicles imported from China is a complex issue with significant implications for both European and Chinese automakers. The tariffs, ranging from 10% to as high as 38%, are intended to protect the EU's EV industry from competition, particularly from lower-cost Chinese models. However, the potential cost to European companies, including Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Volkswagen, and Tesla, could be substantial, potentially amounting to billions of euros in additional costs. The European Union's latest move to impose tariffs of up to 38% on imported Chinese electric vehicles has sparked worry among key German automakers, including Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Volkswagen. These companies have significantly benefited from the Chinese market and now fear potential repercussions for their operations there due to this protective measure. The BMW CEO Oliver Zipse spoke bluntly about the potential consequences of the European Union's protective measures. He warned that these actions could lead to a trade war, negatively impacting European businesses and interests. Mercedes CEO Ola Källenius shared similar concerns, advocating for open trade and collaboration instead of erecting barriers. Volkswagen, on the other hand, questioned the EU's decision-making process, pointing out that the current European market does not show a strong demand for battery electric vehicles. The EU interprets these tariffs as a response to the significant subsidies Chinese car manufacturers receive. Nevertheless, this decision has sparked opposition from Germany's VDA Industry Association, who believe that imposing these tariffs could potentially cause more damage than benefit to Europe's automotive industry. The tariffs extend beyond Chinese automakers, affecting Western manufacturers such as Tesla, BMW, Volvo, and Renault's Dacia. These firms, which export China-built electric vehicles to Europe, may face significant and extra expenses amounting to billions of euros due to the new taxes. Amidst sluggish demand and declining prices in their home markets, these companies are already dealing with added financial pressures. And Bjorn Anwal, Volvo's deputy CEO, issued a caution that these added expenses could lead to increased prices for electric vehicles, EVs, in the future. Being part of Zhejiang Geely Holding, Volvo is a firm advocate for free trade and considers these tariffs as an impediment to this principle. From my perspective as an EV driver, the EU's decision to impose tariffs on Chinese EV models is intended to shield our domestic industry from price competition. However, some economists caution that the initial impact of these tariffs might be insignificant. Nonetheless, according to the Kiel Institute for the World Economy, this protective measure could potentially lead to a substantial reduction in Chinese EV imports into Europe. This decrease could be counterbalanced by a corresponding increase in European production. From a Chinese perspective, we are committed to safeguarding our rights and interests. At this moment, we have not announced any countermeasures. However, I, as a Chinese EV driver, can assure you that the Chinese Passenger Car Association remains optimistic about the future expansion of Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers in Europe.